Days before his 16th birthday, a Slidell teenager tragically drowned chasing after a football at Palm Lake. His parents share a tearful warning for families preparing to be out on the water this summer. Good evening, I'm Maddie Kurth. Thanks for joining us. Jeron Magee's parents say their oldest son died a hero's death Saturday, jumping after that floating football for his younger brother. And as they mourn this unthinkable loss, they remind parents to never turn their backs when children are near the water.
I'm a United States Marine, a water survival qualified. Everything I was taught about water survival just went out the window.
In a matter of seconds, the Simmons family was changed forever. Their eldest son, Jeron Magee, a 10th grader at Salmon High School with honor roll grades and a gentle giant attitude, went underwater at their lake home in Slidell and never came up.
They were throwing the football back and forth, and the football went into the lake. And it was at arm's reach when he tried to get it at first.
I told him, it's just a football, let it go.
The teenager did not know how to swim, but was allowed to step in the shallow end of the lake to get the ball.
He said, what's in that water? I said, fish. He said, no alligators? I said, no, ain't no alligators in there right now. And all of a sudden I heard, thump, 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 and I turned around and looked, splash.
Just to get his brother's ball.
And I mean, he landed this close to the ball, but as he hit the water, he panicked.
The boy's father jumped in after him, but he says his 6-foot-tall, 200-pound son was kicking too strongly and pushing him down.
And I started swallowing water, so I shook it loose. I got a breath of air and I tried to grab him again.
Again, Mr. Simmons remembers his son panicking, dragging the both of them underwater.
I barely made it back to the rocks. And I got up on the dock and I just couldn't move.
And by the time I made it, he was already gone.
St. Tammany Parish fire officials say they got there in minutes. Rapid responders jumped in the water to try saving the teen. But when Slidell police divers searched the lake, they found Jeron Magee's body. The family pointing out the spot just a few yards away from the shoreline.
To lose a child, especially if you had your hands on them.
The grief is unimaginable, but the Simmons family says it does not want Jeron to have died in vain. They are focusing on the happy memories.
He wanted to actually grow up to be a personal chef.
Mrs. Simmons said she hopes to start a culinary school scholarship in her son's honor. Now she prepares for a balloon release vigil on what would have been Jeron Magee's 16th birthday later this week.
All he wanted for his birthday was his ribeye steak dinner that we know always cook on each other's birthdays, his chantilly cake, and him and we was gonna go and spend some time at the aquarium and insectarium.
As thousands of local families head to the water this summer, a somber warning.
Always have your child prepared for summer swimming lessons, flotations, floaties, and never turn your back or your eyes off your kid when they're around water.
No matter how prepared you think you are, no matter how much training you think you have, when your child says help, be prepared.
Jeron Magee's organs were successfully donated after his death. His mother says it gives her a bit of peace, knowing her son's legacy is continuing to help others.